Following the massive success of the original film, Michael Crichton was pressured by both fans and director Steven Spielberg himself to write a sequel novel. That story was quickly adapted into this film, which grossed over $600 million after its May 1997 release. This PG-13 rated sci-fi adventure is led by Jeff Goldblum, the only returning player to receive any substantial screen time, albeit with a considerably more contemporary hairstyle. Delivering the sharp and witty dialogue alongside him is an all-star cast that includes the feisty Julianne Moore, a young Vince Vaughn, the steadfast Pete Postulate, a courageous Richard Schiff, a pompous Peter Stormare, and Vanessa Lee Chester as the token annoying teenage character. They all do an above-average job with the material, portraying the well-defined, if underdeveloped, roles. Richard Attenborough and the two children actors who play his grandchildren make early cameo appearances during a considerably lengthy first act, which is rife with intriguing exposition, as the film desperately attempts to dig itself out of its predecessor's plot constrictions. Introduced here is yet another secret island containing even more deadly clone dinosaurs, and of course a large group of people underestimate the dangers, visit the island, and struggle to survive numerous and horrifying attacks. Countering Vaughn's quip about the journey likely resulting in a wild goose chase, Goldblum retorts, "Where you're going is the only place in the world where the geese chase you." Although the plot circumstances are awfully contrived, once the action finally does get underway, there are a number of truly thrilling and terrifying sequences, like when a communications trailer dangles off the side of a cliff with our hero still inside, or when some humans attempt to outrun a pack of velociraptors in tall grass.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand, honey. Sarah. Give me your hand. Hands up! You're a lucky pack.
Much like the first film, the sound design, visual effects, and animatronics are positively seamless, even if they weren't as game-changing. The 129-minute picture is once again scored by John Williams, who delivers a newer sound to his familiar themes, introducing bongos and drums to represent the more secluded location. Needlessly complicated with the inclusion of a nonsense corporation subplot, the final act of this action extravaganza becomes increasingly unbelievable when a live Tyrannosaurus Rex is transported to mainland San Diego and accidentally let loose to wreak havoc on the suburbs. It is undeniably exciting to see the iconic carnivore chase down a city bus and frighten the townspeople, but this entire act feels rushed and tacked on, with a number of the film's central characters disappearing entirely from the story. Certainly not as memorable or revolutionary as the original, this is still an exciting film with plenty of rewatch value. The Lost World Jurassic Park. Convoluted but incredible thrills return. Now let's read some of your opinions from the YouTube comments. Our scores now for The Lost World Jurassic Park. A 7 and an 8. Calling this a disappointing and complicated follow-up, you still praise the effects and enjoyable action, rating it a cool. This was the first in the series I saw in theaters, and I distinctly remember loving the movie as a child. It certainly has its flaws, a number of plot holes, and a few too many characters, but it's a damn fun blockbuster. I thought it was great.